what if I told you that this keyboard is 5 years old, or that I've been using it for 5 years? And you might be saying, yeah, so what's the big deal? I've been using mine for 6 years, 7 years, even 10 years. Well, I feel like in the tech world, people would often switch things like these, probably yearly, or maybe 2 to 3 years in the case of keyboards. But for my case, I'm not sure why I never really felt the need to switch. Probably because it's just been so reliable, never like broke down or anything like that, or the signal never failed, because I know that's quite an issue with some of these wireless keyboards. As you can see at the back here, it's Dell. It's the one that came with my Inspiron 2350. So now, take this guy out of the frame, and I will introduce you the mouse. Yes. Now you might be saying, oh, just show us the box ready. Well, I'll get to that. First, it was just so important that I showed you that. Well, I guess I didn't have to, but I wanted to. So finally, after 5 years, I decided, you know what, it's high time that I just try out the keyboard. So I was looking around for full-size wireless keyboards. This color phone caught my eye. This says V2020. So let's cut into this and take a look at it. Why does it seem so loud? Oh, I see some things. Oh wait, no, this isn't the keyboard. LOL! Ha 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 ha! What a fail on my behalf. Here I am thinking that this is the keyboard. It's not. This is some of the goods from my shipment for August. What was the exact date? I don't know. I'll do it on this one. But yeah, okay. So first up, we have these neck techs. What's so special about these? Well, they have a certain charging speed that makes them very fast. I think it's like generation 2. It goes to like, you know what, I don't know what I'm saying, but you know, just look over the specifications and you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's just push those off to the side. Then we have these Trilancers. Use them to fasten cables. And now, actually not, I guess it's not too awkward that I showcase the mouse and the keyboard, because after all, this does kind of have something to do with, oh, let me get rid of this big box. So here we go. The Razer Invicta Mercury dual-sided gaming mouse mat. Alright, so now that I paused the video, this gave me more time to think about just what happened with this order and why I was so confused about it in the first place. So what happened is I placed an Amazon order about a week or so from this date as I'm recording this. And they told me that it was supposed to be split into 2 orders. One was supposed to be everything else, and then one was supposed to be solely the V20 keyboard. So now when I looked into this, when I'm seeing only some of these things and not like the rest of the things like the Anchor USB-C chargers and some Carhartt clothes, this had me thinking, wait, okay, so they probably just split it into 3, but they didn't let me know that they were splitting into 3, so that's why I got confused. And while I was spending some time off camera looking over things, I was able to learn more about those neck techs. It's not that I didn't know what they were all about in the first place, it's just that some of these specifications are kind of technical. So what makes these special is, as you can see here, is that these are USB 3.1 generation 2 cables. This means that they're going to be ultra fast. How fast exactly? Well, they're saying that it can transfer 10 gigabytes per second, super speed plus data, so there's no need to worry about slow transfer anymore. That this USB 3.1 Gen 2 cable offers 2 times better speed than USB 3.0 and 3.1 Generation 1. So enjoy charging devices and transferring data at the highest speeds. Also has better power support, and you can read the rest of it in the description from Amazon. So I guess this should also just cut into it, shouldn't I? Okay, so here is a barcode. warranty. Oh wait, you have to sign up for 6-month warranty extension. And yes. So that's that. Not going to bother showing you the other one because it's identical. Probably also should have ordered a USB-C wall charger. I mean, my Inspire 17760 over there. Yes, it has two USB-C ports actually, which makes it handy for that. Too bad this Inspire one does not because it's an older model. So now the next thing I'd like to show you is these Trilancers. Not really exciting, but I might as well. But before I do that, I'm gonna have to cut into it. And I'll demonstrate with green because green is a very important color on this channel. And if you did not know that, then wow, you're dumb. Okay, so you can see the first problem right off the bat here is that everything is kind of just stuck together. Look at that. Like, you wouldn't think that it would be independent, so never mind. So instead you just have to go like that. I mean, that's not a huge deal breaker or anything, it's just I thought it would be separate, but I guess I just bundled them together because I didn't want to have too much plastic in the package, and in that case, that actually makes sense. So, you just push this in the hole, and you bring it around like that. You can make it super tight, or you can make it super loose. Okay, so fortunately, the other USB-Cs did not come. Neither did the Carhartt shirts. But that's something. Actually, no, you know what? I'm wondering now if when they come, if I should just combine it into this video, if this should just be something. Actually, no, you know what? Because I can already tell that this Razer thing is going to run this video somewhat long. Maybe they'll just be something separate. So, alright, now let's get into the details and the specifications of this thing. So, there's nothing over here. Over here, you just see the Razer logo. It's looking awfully dark. Should I activate my light? Actually, yeah, that looks pretty sharp. Would you look at that? Okay. Going over here, we have some more fine details. You can see designed and engineered by Razer in California. Oh yeah, speaking of that, for those that do not know, if you're wondering, is this company Chinese, American, or what? It is apparently dual headquartered in California, United States of America, and Singapore. How exactly does that work? I do not know. So, in other words, it's Singaporean American. Yeah, I know. Interesting. And here are the dimensions. The length, 255 millimeters with a width of 355. So that's like 25 centimeters and then 35 centimeters. And for the thickness, it's made in Taiwan. And now over here, I might need to turn off this light because it's going to be too much reflection. So, just bring this closer. You can see the different languages. You can see Francais, Italiano, Dutch, Espanol, Portuguese, Brazil, Russian, Polish. Simple? No, that's... Okay, yeah, yes. There's traditional Chinese, and I think there's simplified Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and Arabic. Alright, wow, that's a lot of languages. Robust aluminum base plate for maximum durability, control and speed, improved rubber base for greater stability. And I think that's all I have to show you on the side, so let's just get into the pad itself. Alright, so what is this? Welcome to the cult of Speaking of Razer, it's really quite a darn shame that they did not come out with the Razer Phone 3. That would have been great. But you know what? If they do, I really hope that they actually make the parts widely available this time. Like, you know how Samsung phones, LG phones, and Apple phones, they have their parts everywhere. That was not the case for the Razer Phone 2 or the Razer Phone 1 at all. If anything broke, you'd have to just send it in for repair, which really sucks. So hopefully the Razer Phone 3, they don't make it like that. And I hope that they keep the 16:9 aspect ratio to just make it different from all of these other handsets that look like remote controls. Alright, so that's back to the Razer Phone rambling. Oh, would you look at that? So it's even in Another packaging too. Wow, what is with this? Dang. Wow, Razer. They have a very interesting packaging style going on here. It's very neat. I can see why their products are so costly now. Wow. They put a lot into their products, a lot of design and a lot of thought. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling to get into this thing because it's very tight. Okay, am I doing something wrong? No. Actually, yes, I'm probably doing something wrong. You probably want to laugh at me right now. Now, let me take this off the desk before I open it too aggressively next time my camera drops. So in the meantime, I guess I'll just keep crying. Now, you know what? I got a card the other day from Uline, so let me use that card and see if I can pry it open. Alright, so after struggling like a big awkward loser, I finally got this thing open. This thing wasn't terribly useful, but it was still worth a shot. And here we go. My goodness, man, wow. I love the way this feels and looks. Oh, wait, is this coming apart? Yes, that's intentional. So you can use it just like that, or you can use it with the metal base. So okay, let's take off this. Let's listen to the sound of the metal. Yeah, I know that looks kind of silly, but you know what? This is sturdy. You know what? For nearly $100, when you look at the packaging, the presentation, the build quality, the material and all, it is worth it. Dang. Wow. And look, stickers. Wow, Razer, you go above and beyond. Seriously. If I had the money, and if I were looking into a laptop, actually, I was originally actually considering getting that 4K touchscreen laptop, but at nearly $5,000, that was pretty costly. So instead, I just ended up getting 7760, which was like $3,000 cheaper. And maybe at some point in the future, I might get a Razer computer. Maybe 2021, hopefully. So I guess that does it for this unboxing. Definitely impressed with the way Razer did this. I know I've probably said it many times, but like seriously, man, it's just wow. Like I know some of you probably unboxed many Razer products before, and you're like, yeah. But for me, when you're unboxing something that's just so detailed and just so extra in a good way, you just can't help but just point it out and just talk about it. I know that sounds just strange and awkward, but whatever. So, if you are interested in buying any of these products, I'll have direct links to them below for Amazon Canada, but for those of you from other countries like the States, Spain, Italy, or whatever, you can search for these products below in your locale. And that does it for this video. Actually, wait, no, that does not do it for this video, because you know what? I didn't even test this! Okay. Actually, this mouse is kind of dirty. So this is what it sounds like. Sounds kind of gritty. So, if you don't like that sound. Actually, I don't think you can really use this like a mouse pad, but maybe you can, maybe you can't. Alright, so put this over. Wait, isn't this the same material? I'm almost certain it's the same. It's just that this one, yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. And for the metal, yeah, I know this is a very awkward test, but you know you're secretly enjoying it. You know you like the sound. In fact, you know you like the sound so much that you want me to bring it closer to the microphone. You're welcome. And because you're liking this so much, I will do the other side too. Don't be shy, man. You don't have to be shy. Yeah, that's not close enough. Yeah, I really should have cleaned this mouse before rubbing it like that, because now it's making this kind of dirty. Okay, we're not done yet. This would look pretty sick in 4K 60 FPS, but it's too bad I don't have a 4K 60 FPS phone in my collection yet. But I'm looking into that, so hopefully soon we'll see. And now, you thought I was bad for holding on to a keyboard for 5 years? Well, check this out. I've been using this mouse pad for over 10 years, and yeah, I think this tells you the story. Not attractive. So going from this to this feels like going from a used Toyota Corolla to a brand new Tesla Model X. Yeah.